season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
What's up? Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie. Go, go, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Niner defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Raise it up.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bears go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as he's got his little set-up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Outside. Right there.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Uno. Up.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scannaboo. And bulldozing his way through. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Niners at 2-12 in what has been a tough year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Get set. Get set. What you got? What you got?
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
Here we go.
And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there we saw it at the point of attack. Finding enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give him credit for that one.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now he'll take this and run. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw is Williams. This is caught. Touchdown. Roma Dunze. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
49ers 3. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Second and 9.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Purdy off the play fake. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? We couldn't do it here in football, pardon.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Again, it's Scalaboo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Purdy looking to throw. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. An inside run to Scalaboo. Down to about the 45.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
A toss to Scalaboo, running right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Carroll. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing to breakneck face-out offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears add 6 to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2.
Get set. Left, left. Watch out. 11.
Play action. Now Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And across the chalk in the end zone. It's a 39er touchdown. George Kittle with career touchdown number 70. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
27, 49ers 17. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down. A gain of
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To the air, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play, and of course he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Purdy from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Purdy. Pass complete to Dell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Now Purdy.
at the 43-yard line.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Bears 34, 49ers 24. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Williams looking to do it himself. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
24. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will ring them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
What is going on?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
At the Niners' 28-yard line.
Second and 10.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. And he knocks the ball away that falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's now 2nd and 10.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy now to throw.
They'll set up the screen to skip the loop. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first
Throwing here, Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Purdy will look to throw again here. That is caught by Dell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll fight forward, made it to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Purdy.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time.
He's got a full head of steam. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue of the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try it now with Scooby-Doo. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Give up the middle, Scatterby. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Scatterby.
Still moving. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
109 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Got a man. That's how he is.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
14-yard line.
Watch out! Here we go, here we go.
They'll give it to Scalaboo. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Get set, get set. 11.
They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call, an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch out! Watch the bullet, watch the bullet. Go win him, go win him. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
2nd down and 6 now.
A first throw for the backup Trubisky. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he goes down at the 26. He'll pick up a 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trubisky now on the keeper.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now it's Trubisky. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32 that time.
That's another.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bears extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Beautiful fake. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Scatterboo. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll run with Devin Neal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jair Brown on the stop there. When they're lined up in the 46 defense like that, running is just going to be a slog.
Especially if you're trying to run it in the middle of the defense. So what you're hoping, get a stalemate against the 3 across the front. And can you get some one-on-one blocks that you can win on the perimeter? To me, that's the best place to carry the football.
And he stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterboo. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 30. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. And seeing nowhere to throw, it chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is supposed to win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Purdy, big 4th down play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bears, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be